And we've landed in Melbourne, home sweet home. I hope you guys saw part 1 because I got straight off the plane from that to this. Yeah, to my brother's graduation. And it was crazy. This was at Marvel Stadium, I think. Oh, look at that cutie. It was crazy. They had Chinese lion dancers, these like women on stilts and hula hoopers, and Vera Blue closed. There's also like 2 opening acts. Anyway, we got tacos after. Now for the meat of this. What? Anyway, I had to learn all of Figaro in the summer break. So every day I would spend about 4 to 5 hours learning. It was crazy. So let me take you through a bit of my process of how I would do that. I would split up my day into 2 sessions because I'm not singing for that entire time. That's crazy. So I would do like a session in the morning, which as you can see here was Act 2 finale, and then I would do a session in the afternoon. What I do is I will go through and I will note bash the part, and I'll kind of go through. We're gonna ignore the coffee stain. I'll go through and I will like, you know, through the entire score. See all these blue tabs? I will sing it through with, we have been given these lovely, lovely tracks. They're so helpful. But I will sing it through with the track. And whatever I can't get on my own, or whatever I'm struggling to do perfectly, like have solidified, I will then put a little tab there. And I'll go through the whole song, like however approximate it is, and I'll just put a bunch of tabs. And then I go back and I practice. And then look specifically at those tabs. So I go, oh, where's the next one? Here. And it's put there. There's always a... But I put it specifically there, which means this phrase, like the start of this phrase. And I'll have some that are like in the middle, but yeah. For particularly difficult sections, I would pull out this app, TE Tuner, and I would sing through it really slowly to make sure that I was like really bang on in the middle of the note. As you can see here, I'm not. I'm really not all the time. This is like my first session on this piece. And then I would go over and over and over this. This is for like difficult harmony lines where there was like 6 or 8 people singing different things at once, because you need to be stable. You have to know your shit. Through this section, and the entire thing is just in like the upper register of my voice. So instead of like bashing on that one part of my voice, like, you know, we're here, just do it here. Just do the octave down, because truly you're not hurting anyone then. Like, well, then it's less strain on your voice. Anyway, I'm still over here. Fuck this back. Another tip is for difficult runs or passages, I will break them down into Sibelius and just play them over and over again in the background while I do things. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. So much to live for. What if we kissed in the Lana Del Rey bathroom? This is so when you know. That's what.
That was my dad's fault. Stunning.
Some woman's diary at an op shop. And we're back to it. So at the time I was house sitting for a friend, and so I would go over in the morning, feed the cat, do my first practice session, and then I would oh, thank God I didn't overreact. And these were all my supplies. As you can see, I did buy this little Casio keyboard because
So what I'm gonna do now is freak the freak out.
because I don't have a keyboard, and I recommend this to any traveling musician because you can chuck this in a bag, a suitcase, anywhere. Girl, and just take it with you. 12 out of 10 recommend. And now we have made it to New Year's Eve. Obviously a lot of days passed in between then. I learned a whole opera, like the fuck. Anyway, and me and my friends went to Heaps Good, the festival. It was heaps good. And yes, we snuck into the VIP pit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We just smiled and we walked in and no one questioned it. And so I was like, barricade for the avalanches. I love these guys. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't like play any of their bangers except for one. Literally, just this one. And after them was Foals, who I had never actually heard of, so I apologize. But they were fantastic. Except they kept like jumping on all the speakers and everything, and I was like, dude, somewhere there is a stage manager losing their fucking marbles. Like, just get off of there. Anyway. It was time for the main act. FLUME! This was great as fuck. Also, I was front center barricade. I was still living my fantasy. It was great. I don't remember a lot of it, but here's my videos.
It's good, how we doing? It's good then.
And I don't know why I didn't film any of this, but he also brought out like Maya and Vera Blue and someone else as well, I can't really remember, to sing, which was super cool. I was hell into that, but I don't have any footage for some reason. Lasers! Then we ran out of the pit and pushed to the top of the hill so that we could watch the fireworks. It was the best fireworks view I think I've ever seen. Like, look. We literally could feel like the gunpowder and the shrapnel falling on us. We fully got trapped in people traffic on the way home. Never do New Year's Eve in the city if you're in Melbourne. Anyway, Happy New Year!
Get out of there!
Why is it like pitch black outside?
How cool.
I'm so scared right now.
This is very Melbourne weather. It's also like 25 and 7.
I of course had to sneak in some last minute vintage shopping at my favourite place on earth, Metropolis, before heading back to Perth. And getting started, oh my god. Guys, I remember feeling so anxious to get started, yet so excited. To start Figaro, I mean. And knowing that I'm gonna miss Melbourne, and miss stuff like this. And now we can officially start the show season content, which I know you have all been waiting for. So stay patient, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!